Welcome to this pregnancy yoga short relaxation flow. We're going to stay really close to the ground and hopefully finish feeling really relaxed and calm. So you don't need to have any extra things, but if you do have them, you could use them. So a pillow to help you get comfy when we lay down, a blanket to keep you warm. And also, if you need any extra padding for your knees, you could use the pillow or the blanket. You could use 2 blocks if you've got them, but don't worry if you don't. You could use 2 books, or you could just have your hands on the ground, or again your pillow. So let's get started. We're going to rub the palms together until you feel a bit of warmth in your hands. You can do this in class too, just to place your hands over your eyes and just start to find your awareness in to your space, you and your baby's space. Especially this time of year, there is lots of distraction going on in the outside world, all the things we think we need to be doing. So for now, let's just focus in on how you're feeling and your baby. And however you're feeling is okay. Okay, let's keep the eyes closed now. Rub the palms together again. And we're going to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your baby. And we will just chant one arm together to open the practice. So take a deep breath in. So not only does that sound help you to lengthen your breath, but it also gives that lovely vibration through your body. So you can feel that calming effect, but also your baby can feel that vibration too. Okay, so let's reach the arms all the way out and up. As you breathe in, your palms come up, and as you breathe out, you're going to bring your hands back down. And do that twice more. So you breathe in, arms all the way up, and breathe out, bring your arms down. Last time, we'll breathe in, reach your arms up, and breathe out, bring your hands down. You can take a little twist, so just your right hand to your right knee, your left hand can come behind you. So we're nice and open here, there's lots of space for babies, but we're still having a nice gentle twist. That's good in your spine. And then we'll come back to center. Again, we're going to breathe in, circle the arms out and up, and breathe out and go back down. 2, breathe in, and breathe out, and 1, breathe in, and breathe out. We'll take the twist on the other side, so just left hand to left leg. Use that hand against the leg to reach back with the opposite hand. Again, lots of space for baby here, and we're going to turn in that direction. Okay, and then we'll come back through center. This time we're going to switch the cross of the leg, so you've got your other leg in front and your hands are on your knees. We're going to circle around, and your heart circles over your baby. You're going to feel as you circle around more connection with the ground on one side of the hip, back, the other side, and towards the front, so you're leaning all the way around. Have a sense of those kind of 2 bony parts of your pelvis you can feel in contact with the ground either side. And then see if you could lean a little further back as you go back, so that your tailbone can be felt as you go around. So you're going to kind of scoop your tailbone under a bit and then go back around. Scoop it round Coming forward again. And then let's change direction there. Okay, and then we'll come back to centre. We're going to take the right hand down, reach the left arm overhead. Keep pressing down through both sides of your seat, and then go all the way up and over in the opposite direction. All the way up and over, and all the way up and over again. And let's bring the hands behind you now, and you'll have your feet flat on the floor. Okay, we're going to slide the left knee in and just cross the left ankle onto the right knee. You're just going to move your legs from side to side.
Please unlock the device to continue.
For the kids' Amazon things. Okay, we're going to place that left foot back down onto the ground. Now we're just going to move the knees from side to side. So any pain in your pelvis when we were lifting that left leg up, instead you could just do this. Both feet on the floor, side to side, moving together. Okay, we'll come back to centre and bring the opposite leg in, cross the ankle onto the knee. And the same as before, moving side to side. If it doesn't feel good, then come back to the both feet on the floor, moving your knees that way. Okay, and then everybody will do that, feet on the floor, knees side to side. Really good. Okay, and then we're going to walk back in and drop your knees to the ground and come over onto your hands and your knees there. Okay, so we're just going to circle with your hips back towards your heels and then forwards towards your hands. Circle with your hips back and forwards. And we'll go the other direction. And we'll come back towards child's pose, but with your palms pressing in towards the ground. So you're staying upright if you're feeling a little bit indigestion or just uncomfortable coming down low, making sure you've got space for baby. So your knees are out a bit wider than maybe they usually would be. You could always bring your hands underneath your head, stacking up as fists. Just be really mindful and aware of this softening sensation, so that instead of gripping anything, you're really giving in towards the ground. And then we're going to come up when you're ready. If you've got those blocks, you might have them at the top of your mat. If you don't have them, don't worry. Your hands are on the ground, and we're just going to take the right foot outside of the right hand. So if you've got those blocks, maybe you are up on blocks and you stay up a little bit higher. You just get shift forwards and backwards. Smaller movement if you're feeling any too much sensation in your pelvis. If it's not feeling good for you, then smaller movements, bigger movements if it feels okay. Okay, and then we're going to bring hands back down and step that right knee back. Bring your left foot forward outside of your left hand and do the same thing, forwards and backwards. And again, hands down, and we'll send that knee back. And tuck your toes under, bring the hips back towards the heels. You're just going to lift your hips up away from the ground. Bring your hands to your low back, elbows towards each other, heart to the sky. And we're not trying to push the hips too far forward. We're thinking about opening up through the chest rather than pushing baby forward and opening up more through the belly. So just thinking about length through your spine, heart to the sky. Okay, and then we're going to come all the way back down. Untuck your toes and just come over to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. You could use your blocks there to support your legs. Bring your knees in a little bit closer and see if you could sit up a bit taller. Again, if that's not comfortable for you, then just have your legs out in front and sitting up tall. Okay, and then we'll bring your knees back up if they're out to the sides. Take your blocks away. If your legs are out long, bring your knees in and just gently rock your hips from side to side. Okay, so that's about as much moving as we're going to do in this session, and you're going to head down onto your left side when you're ready. So if you've got that cushion there, you're going to get that ready. You've got a blanket, you can place that over the top of you, or you could roll it up. Probably should have done this before I started. You could roll it up and just have it between your knees. So when you're lying on your left side, you've got something there to support the knees. And you could have the blanket on top of you to keep you warm if you need. And just give you a few breaths just to come down and sort out your space to relax there. And when you get down there and you feel comfortable and at ease, I'm going to close your eyes and just start to focus in on your breath. Let your breath settle down and your body start to relax. Allow your whole body to start to relax with every breath out now, so that you feel not just your face and your shoulders release, but you feel it all the way down to your fingers and your toes. You might start at the top of your head, and then as you breathe out, just start to soften and dissolve any tension, just by letting go with the breath out. Breathing in, breathing out. Finding this moment or space for you and your baby just to breathe and rest. Sometimes when life shifts and changes, it can feel like we've lost our place. During times when our lives are changing, we may feel out of tune, out of rhythm, out of step. Breathing in, breathing out, finding balance through your breath and your connection to your baby and your body. Breathing in, breathing out. Find balance. Let the changes happen. Take extra loving care of yourself. Be attentive to what you need. you're just going through a shift. That means things are moving, and movement is good. So for now, maybe it feels like you can't quite find your place. But that's because your place is changing. Entering motherhood. Maybe you're there already and you're adding to the journey. So it's okay if you feel a little off balance or out of step. Just know that you are right where you are meant to be. Here in this space with your baby, breathing in, breathing out, calm and relaxed, finding balance with your breath, adding ease into your body. Trusting that you are right where you need to be. You know that you are the best mama for your baby. And your baby is the perfect baby for you. Things are unfolding exactly as they should be. Allow your breath to slow and deepen. Feel the ease spread down throughout your body so that you can rest here with your baby, calm and relaxed, happy and healthy, breathing in and breathing out. And you can stay and rest here with your baby for as long as you need. Whenever you are ready, you can start to move your hands and your feet. You can slowly make a move or a shift away from the ground, only when you feel ready to. Calmly and gently making your way back up to a seat. Whenever you are ready, coming back to a seat. You can stay on the ground if you're more comfortable there. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your baby, and close the practice with one arm. Deep breath in. Thank you for practicing with me.